Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen, and I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this yummy okra soup recipe. You can pair the soup with any swallow of your choice. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive right into today's recipe. You will need some fresh okra for this recipe, and you can use as little or as much as you want depending on the quantity of okra soup you're making. We also need some vegetable for this recipe, and here I've got some spinach, but you may use any other vegetable you prefer. For proteins, I've got some cow ribs, cow tripe, and cow foot. You may use any other protein you prefer. It mustn't have to be the exact proteins I'm using. And for fish, I'm using smoked or baked mackerel. Like, if you know me, you know. If you have been following me for the longest time now, you will know that I always make my okra soup with smoked mackerel. Like, I just love the taste it gives my okra soup, okay? But however, you can use any other fish of your choice, such as dried fish or fresh fish. So next here we have some habanero peppers, onions, red bell pepper, which I'm going to be using just half of it, and the red bell pepper is totally optional. And then we also have some red palm oil. And then next here we have some crayfish and okpehe. I'm gonna be blending those two together. We also have some seasoning cubes and salt to taste. So to begin the recipe, I will start by cooking the proteins, and to that I'll be adding some chopped onion, some beef seasoning cubes. You may use any seasoning you like, as well as some salt to taste. Next, I'll give it a good stir and allow the meat to cook in its own juice on a medium heat for at least 10 minutes. If you're going to be using stockfish for your soup, this is also the perfect time to add it in. And if you like what you see already, please click the like button and subscribe if you are not already. Thank you. And it's been cooking now for 10 minutes, so I'm going to add some water now, give it a stir and allow it to continue cooking. So okra soup happens to be one of my favorite soup, and I'm so excited making the soup. Like, I can't wait to eat. Do you like okra soup, or which soup is your favorite soup? Let me know in the comment section. And if you like okra soup, which swallow do you love to pair your okra soup with? I love to pair mine with semolina or eba. All right, lovely. So at this stage, I'm just going to go ahead and chop my okra. I'm going to be doing half of the okra hand cut, and then I will blend some of the okra. I love how fresh and super soft this okra is. You guys saw the okra when I was introducing the ingredient, right? This okra right here is so fresh, but the only thing is that this okra is damn so expensive. Anyways, man must chop, right? Right, so I have some of the okra in my food processor. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be blending some of the okra because I want a bit of slime in the soup. But however, you can choose to just hand cut all of your okra, or you can also use a grater, and that is done. Yeah, so I'm going to set this aside now, and then we check on our meats. So the proteins have cooked now in total 20 minutes. At this stage, I'm just going to scoop out some of the excess fat that is floating on the meat stock, and then I'll take out the beef, and I'm going to be grilling that in the oven. The grilling process is totally optional, but if you've been following me now for the longest time, you know I always love to grill my beef in the oven. Then I'll allow the cow tripe and beef to cook just a bit more. Sorry, I mean I'll allow the cow tripe and cow foot to cook a bit more because they are the most toughest. I'm done taking out the beef, so I'll send them now to grill in the oven for about 15 minutes thereabouts. Like I said, it is totally optional, and this is what they looks like after grilling in the oven. So at this stage, I will just add them back to the pot of soup. And next, I'm going to add my blended crayfish and okpehe. So I blended the both together. And then I'll also be adding the palm oil at this stage. If you are using dried fish, this is the perfect time to add it in. But because I'm using smoked mackerel, I don't want my mackerel missing in the soup by the time my soup is ready. So I won't be adding that at this point, okay? So I'm just going to give this a gentle stir, then cover and allow it to cook for 10 minutes. So now our soup is ready to welcome the okra. First, we're going to be adding the blended one. This right here will make the soup to be more slimy. I'm going to go ahead and loosen that up a bit, and then I'll add in the hand-cut okra. Can you see how slimy that looks? This right here is exactly the sliminess I'm talking about. So now let's add in the hand-cut okra. Once that is in, I'm also going to be adding my habanero pepper, which I blended roughly with the red bell pepper. So now I'm just going to give this a good stir, and then I'll add in my vegetable. Okra itself is a vegetable and you don't want to overcook that. Now goes in my vegetable, and I'm using spinach. You can also use ugu or any other vegetable you like. And I'm going to give this now a good stir, test for seasoning, and adjust if needed. Then I'll bring in my smoked mackerel and allow this to cook for just 2 minutes, and my soup will be ready. Yeah, I choose to add my smoked mackerel at this last minute because, like I said earlier, I don't want them missing in the soup by the time my soup is done, okay? I want them to be present. Like if I dey cut the swallow, I go dey cut the fish join them, if you get what I mean. Alright, so now that the mackerel is in, I'm just going to let this cook on a high heat for just 2 minutes, and my okra soup would be ready. You can pair okra soup with any swallow of your choice, but for me, semolina or eba is the perfect and best swallow for okra soup. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching today's recipe. If you do, please be sure to click the like button and subscribe if you are not already. Also remember to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any upload from me. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you next time with something delicious. Stay blessed and bye for now.